Today, we are going to climb the success ladder. And to do that, we're digging into the timeless secrets of Napoleon Hill, the guy who wrote the legendary bestseller, Think and Grow Rich.
This one sentence, this is everything. It's the core idea behind all of Hill's work. He's saying our thoughts aren't just, random things floating around in our heads. They actually create our reality. So hang on to that thought, because everything we're about to cover builds right on top of it.
So, what drove this guy? Well, Napoleon Hill was pretty much obsessed with one single question. What's the real difference between people who are wildly successful and, well, everyone else? He spent his entire life hunting for that answer, and his discoveries are exactly what we're going to break down right now.
Hill's own journey is pretty incredible. I mean, he started out in a one-room cabin in Virginia, born into poverty. By 13, he's a reporter, learning how to talk to and interview some of the most powerful people around. And that skill, it led to a mission from the industrial giant Andrew Carnegie himself, who told him, go find the secrets of the world's greatest achievers and share them with everyone.
But here's the thing that makes his advice so real. Hill wasn't just some academic watching from the sidelines. Oh no. His own life was a total roller coaster of huge wins and absolutely crushing defeats. He made and lost fortunes over and over again, which really just proves his main point. Failure is just a lesson you learn on your way to victory.
So after all those interviews with all those winners, what was the #1 secret? The biggest discovery of all. It all came down to one place, the human mind. He realized that our mind works like this incredibly powerful magnet, and it's always constantly pulling our reality into line with whatever thoughts we let dominate it.
The way Hill saw it, your mind is basically a battleground between two opposing armies. On one side, you've got your constructive thoughts, optimism, courage, love. On the other, the destructive ones, fear, pessimism, hatred. We all have both. The big difference, the thing that separates success from failure, is which side you decide to feed, which army you let win.
And he had this perfect metaphor for it. He said, a thought is like a seed. If you plant seeds of fear and negativity, can't be surprised when you harvest a crop of failure and unhappiness. Your mind will grow exactly what you plant in it, and boy will it multiply that crop over time.
So, how do you make sure you're planting the right seeds? Hill had a name for it, autosuggestion. It sounds kind of fancy, but all it really means is consciously choosing to feed your mind the thoughts you want to see become real. It's basically programming your own subconscious for success.
Now, in his original work, Hill laid out this magic ladder to success that had 16 different rungs. That's a lot to remember, right? So for our purposes, we've boiled all that wisdom down into 3 core super actionable steps that really get to the heart of his entire philosophy.
Okay, it really comes down to this. Step 1, set your definite aim. This isn't just a wish, it's a crystal clear, specific goal you can see in your mind. Step 2, take decisive action. That means you get going, you persist, and you always try to deliver more than what's expected of you. And finally, step 3, master your personal philosophy. This is all about self-control, learning from your mistakes, and just, treating people right.
Okay, but let's be real for a second. It's a fair question. Is all this just wishful thinking? Does your mindset really matter more than your actual real-world circumstances? Well, Hill told a story that answers that question perfectly.
Check this out. Hill knew 2 men. Both of them had lost a leg in an accident. The first guy, he sat on a sidewalk, begging for change, completely defeated, totally convinced the world was out to get him. The second man, who actually had less education, went on to become a top sales manager, leading a team of 50 people and earning a fantastic salary.
So what's the lesson here? Their physical situations were almost exactly the same. The only real, meaningful difference between them was inside their heads. It was their viewpoint. One man believed he could, and the other believed he couldn't. One was defeated by his own mind long before the world ever got a say.
And that brings us to one of the most powerful and practical tools Hill ever shared. See, he didn't just tell people, hey, be more confident. He actually gave them a specific step-by-step formula to build that unshakable self-belief he saw in every single successful person he studied.
This is so important. He argued that self-confidence isn't some magical trait you're born with. It's a state of mind. It's a skill, and just like a muscle, you can develop it through deliberate practice. This formula, it's the workout plan.
So here it is, your workout plan. First, you have to know your goal, your definite aim, and you tell yourself every single day that you have the ability to achieve it. Second, you make a detailed plan, and, this is key, you build the habit of actually finishing what you start. And third, you live by the golden rule.
you serve others, knowing that the good you put out into the world eventually finds its way back to you.
At the end of the day, it all kicks off with desire. And Hill was really clear, this isn't just a casual wish. It's a burning, deep-seated, all-consuming obsession with your goal. That desire, he said, is the fuel. It's the very beginning of all great achievements.
So, look, Napoleon Hill's work isn't just some old book on a shelf. It's a challenge. It's a challenge to take complete control of the one thing you actually have total power over, your own mind. The formula's right here, so the only real question left is, what are you going to command your mind to achieve?